Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So James Madison's offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Touchdown, Eagles! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pfeiffer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Off play action. Caught near the sticks, it's Kyle. Turning it on! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hard running there. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Direct snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. So Georgia Southern's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Georgia Southern in a hurry. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. No good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's caught. It's Alston. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Barnett. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride at the 10.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
The Dukes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Slips a tackle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back on the option, the give. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Looking downfield, it's French. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Sanchez. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pulls it in, it's Kyle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Runs through the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's French. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Ellis. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Kyle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged on the outside, it's Ellis. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. And it's a pick in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. The defense putting points on the board.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick six and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off, and touchdown defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is getting cooked right now at home And it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Jacksonville State.
Looking for a man. It's French.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll leave it with him. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, James Madison. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Makes the grab. It's Brown. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Dropping back, it's French. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finds his tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. And now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Just drives in between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
The Dukes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll keep it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Helms. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Touch pass on the run. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got his man downfield. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Hey, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And some room to work. There he goes.
on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
40. Georgia Southern, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Looking to throw, it's French. Grab near the marker, it's Dallas. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. The sure hands, it's Cobb. 2nd down coming up.
To the wideout. Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Scanning the field, it's French. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down coming up.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Helms. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to throw. It's French. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And the Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the move. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
First and goal, Georgia Southern.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Got a man. It's Ellis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Toss sweep right. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. A first down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, James Madison. And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Now they'll try the right side. Nice move there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. That's caught. It's held. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just add better players.